Well, I mean, obviously after a huge emotional game, and I'd like to actually say that this was probably one of the first games in a long stretch of games that we actually play offensive line. Speaking on our behalf, we played 4 quarters, and we had to give everything. Everything that we do in our training in the off season was put out for that game itself. So to come back in a second week and make sure that there's no drop off of attention, and that really comes down to practice, making sure that things go well. There's a lot of attention to detail, and not kind of going through the motions. So there's a lot of attention, a lot of making sure that you're finishing plays, making sure that your technique's right, your hand placement's right, your footwork's right, and making sure that guys are taking care of their bodies. Because again, after playing 90 plays as the offensive line, it takes a lot out of you. So just to make sure that your body's recovering, doing everything you need to make sure you're getting the nutrients, especially as it's starting to get colder. Guys are getting sick, your girlfriends or whatever, whoever's around you starting to get sick. Just making sure you take care of your body. So that's probably the biggest thing for right now for us.
It seemed like maybe there were guys, I don't know, I saw photos, multiple guys like with tears in their eyes, like on the sideline or after the game. Were guys like emotionally wrung out when you go that hard physically and then you pull out a win like that? Does it? It takes it out of you that way too.
That goes to show. I mean, the brotherhood that we have in this locker room right now. The camaraderie. The love for one another itself, and to make sure you go out there and you put everything out there. A guy like Isaiah Princeton, his iconic picture with DeMarco right now, a guy who didn't play well against last year against Penn State, to come and to see the progress that he's made up until this point, and the progress that he's going to continue to make the rest of the season. It's huge. And so he was taken over by emotion, and there's a lot of positive things with that, and there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you see brothers together, celebrating that, putting that emotion out there that you don't really see it oftentimes. So I mean, there's a lot for us, a lot of emotional stuff. But again, we enjoy the win. Got back in on Tuesday, went back to work, and the next mission is to beat Iowa.
When you gave some of the